mom actually has a framed cartoon of me pushing someone on a gurney that I drew when I was in kindergarten. So she reminds me of that very regularly. But I was an athlete at Duke. I ran cross country and track, and kind of got exposed to orthopedics through that. Mostly from an injury that I had between my sophomore and junior year, where I got an initial tuberosity stress fracture. Kind of got to know one of the doctors there and what they did. And that's when I gained interest in sports medicine itself. And that's always been what I've been driving towards in orthopedics. So in all honesty, I actually relate my running to my orthopedic surgery and my mandolin playing. So running for me, I started late. I started when I was a sophomore in high school, and then I was able to run in college. And I wasn't like a superstar, but I was a good college runner. And that kind of work ethic to just become a runner the reason why I fell in love with that sport is very linear. You invest time and then you get return in that time. And I've kind of learned that yes, there's degrees of talent, but there's work ethic and everything. And so in orthopedic surgery, my one goal in life is to make it through my career and not wake up when I'm 65 and be the guy that just does it the same way he used to do it. I want to keep up with the literature. I want to stay on top of my game so that I'm good even into retirement. And so I try to do that and read up on things. And then I'm critical, right? If we have complications or problems with our patients, I do inner assessment of what could have I done better, and I teach my PAs to do the same thing. Mandolin is the same way for me. So in my mind, there's two different kinds of things. There's motivation and discipline, right? Those are two separate things, right? Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is something you have that you've set in place intentionally, right? So there are times in residency where I was playing in a duet group that toured around the Raleigh area, and I would force myself after a 36-hour day to go and meet with my friend and rehearse, and sometimes I'd literally fall asleep while I was playing with him. But I had the discipline to at least put my hands on the fretboard, and I still to this day, my goal is, hey, I'm gonna sit down, even if it's 5 minutes. It usually turns into longer, right? But I try to sit down and play it, and it's one of my huge passions. My son is doing it now. He loves it, and it's something that I'm honestly obsessed with, unfortunately.